I'm Brittany Johnson, and this is Looking Back, where we look back at what happened in East Idaho this week in history. This week's Looking Back talks about two major fires that happened. One was in Idaho Falls, and one took place near Victor. We'll start with the Idaho Falls fire. It was described at the time as the most serious and destructive fire that has ever occurred in this vicinity. Newspapers.com, who makes this show possible, they have more information on this fire that started in 1903. It broke out one evening in a drugstore on South Front Street. Wind pushed the fire very quickly from one building to another, and there wasn't enough of a water supply to put the fire out. Sparks were carried by the wind, and houses in the southern part of town, they were in danger of being destroyed. Hundreds of Idaho Falls residents, they did what they could to prevent the fire from spreading. The article said that they fought heroically. The wind eventually shifted and died down. The fire was confined to the block on which it started, but 10 businesses were affected. In 1966, a tragic story took place a half a mile north of Victor. A father, a mother, and their 3 children were burned to death inside their 4-room log home. The children were ages 4, 5, and 14 years old. A woman, she saw the fire. She notified the Teton County Sheriff, and this woman's husband and a neighbor, they ended up rushing over to the home, but the fire was too intense for them to get inside. They broke out windows. They thought that nobody was home because they had yelled in and no one yelled back to them, but it was later discovered that all 5 family members were dead inside. The father and 2 children, they were found in one room. The positions of their remains indicated that they had tried to escape, but they couldn't make it. The bodies of the mother and the other child were found in bed, indicating that they had burned in their sleep. This is a picture of A.Y. Green. He was the Teton County Deputy Sheriff and Coroner at the time. He's looking at what was left of the home. Reports said that there were 5 stoves or heaters in the kitchen. It was speculated that the fire started in the kitchen, but the exact cause of the fire was unknown. Such a heartbreaking story. Thanks for watching this week's Looking Back, made possible by newspapers.com. We'll be back next week.